What's going on, peoples? What's happening? Listen, it's a beautiful Sunday. Beautiful Sunday. Here in Atlanta, it's a beautiful Sunday. I'm pretty sure any place else that you are, it's beautiful also. I'm doing an underground today. And, you know, it's a pretty solid cigar. Full body, chocolate undertones to it. Has a little bit of boldness to it. So my advice would be definitely not, don't do this on an empty stomach. What I want to talk about today is placing ourselves in position where we can identify and understand what is trying to be said to you. We can scapegoat and skip around and say all these different kind of things about, well, this is just a space that I'm in. That's a choice. The space that you stay in is a choice, and it's a choice based upon you, either whether or not you're confident enough or have enough self-esteem to not put yourself through anything like that, because you deserve to have what you want. And if you deserve to have what you want, understand it takes work and hard work to get to that position. You just can't go out here and say, okay, well, hey, I want this and it's going to happen. Go walking around touching, if you want something, walk around touching it, doing all that kind of stuff. I mean, no. You got to put the work in. You got to put the time in. You got to put the effort in to have what it is that you want. Anything that's worth having is working hard for. If you don't want to work hard for it, then you expect somebody to give it to you. And if they give it to you, you want to appreciate it. So understand the simple fact that anything that you want out there, you got to work hard for it. And it's not going to be given to you. Relationships are not going to be given to you. Relationships are hard. So you got to put the time in and the energy in to work on those relationships. And you got to be honest. If you require certain situations and you think that you deserve this and you deserve that, and even with all your work that you put in, it still does not manifest for you to have it. So what does that say? What does that say? That either says, I think I'm more than what it is, or what I think that I expect doesn't expect me, doesn't want me, and is not looking for me. So be mindful of where you are, and that will help you to identify where you need to be. I've had conversations with my mom, and I'm very candid with my mom, and we have great conversations. But sometimes I have to really just break down a conversation with my mother, because how she views things is kind of crazy. She can view some things that will place herself in position. She can view some things that will place herself in position to the point where she thinks that she's going to deserve a certain type of situation. Now, my mother You know, for everyone that knows my mom is she's a beautiful woman. She's always been a beautiful woman. Gains a lot of attention. She grabs a lot of attention, especially when she was younger. When she was younger, you know, she grabbed a lot of attention. What happens to a person when they get of age and they still think that they look 21 and they don't? Because, yes, you age gracefully, but with age comes wisdom. And with wisdom, you identify to be able to be a Felicia Rashad or a Coretta Scott King or a Betty Shabazz, or, you know, a woman that carries herself in a ladylike form. You know, you don't hear her cursing like a sailor. Very respectful. And everything is done with nurturing and love. And when you have a woman in position like that, you have to be aware that you have that type of woman. Everybody does not everybody doesn't come across people like that. And if you're in position where you have someone like that, be mindful. Be mindful of that and take pride and honor in having that person in your life. Now, if you do not have the type of person that is a nurturer, that is supportive, that is not you know, argumentative, those type of things, then you got to rationalize out, okay, I don't get headaches, or I don't bring headaches. It goes vice versa, man or woman. You know, if you're the type of man that comes home and always got chaos and turmoil, that's not beneficial for her. And it goes vice versa. If you're dealing with a guy that's, you know, constantly, you know, always, you know, just, that's not going to be it's not going to be a healthy situation for either one of you. So, you know, just pay attention. Pay attention to the small things and identify the small things. If you see a pattern, understand what a pattern is. You know, before it becomes a problem, understand trends. And you'll see the trends. You know, a change of habit, things of that nature. That's a first identifier that there are some issues going on. Now, to get back to the subject, you know, I think a lot of times people overvaluate themselves. They think that they're more than what they actually are. And, you know, everybody has self-love. Everybody has self-love. The issues and the concerns that you have are the self-love that you have, is it delusional for you to think that it's going to always be your favor? Because what you're dealing with is two people. Two people, but they both of the people have the right to feel a certain kind of way. They have the right to feel that way. They have the right to feel like certain things that they want to have in their life. The reality is that we have to identify what reality is, because reality comes with hard facts. A lot of times people don't want to deal with hard facts. They want to live in a make-believe land where it benefits them. You know, it's almost like back in the day when your baby sisters played house. They can make the dolls do whatever they want to do. If they don't want them to eat, they don't eat. If they want to do their hair, they're doing their hair. You know, the doll had no say-so to it. It was their world. So we have to be mindful of the simple fact that you're dealing with real people, real emotions, real situations, you know. As long as you understand that and identify that, you'll be good. Smoke well, my friends. Enjoy your beautiful day. Be safe out there.